Get me on camera for WNN, and I'll cause a storm. They will not know what hit him. Jake is a pushover. Throw enough legal mumbo jumbo at him, and his eyes will gloss over. I gotta go. Let's schedule that for tomorrow.
Matt Johnson?
Can I help you?
I was hoping you had a few minutes to discuss the district school board.
If you're a process server, give me the subpoena right now.
No, don't you recognize me? Alma Fuentes, from Central High.
Oh my goodness, Alma.
Yeah, it's me. I know, it's been years.
How you been?
I've been good. I have a couple kids, I've been doing a lot of volunteer work, but what about you? How have you been?
Well, I've been
I admit, I did see you in the paper, one of the largest settlements in state history.
Well, actually the country. And I've been good. No kids yet though.
Well, I'm here because I'm running for school board. Our old alma mater is sadly falling apart. I don't know if you keep up in the world of politics, but public schools are really in desperate need of help. And
Listen,
COVID was
I really
rough
don't have time for this now. It is a tricky day.
Okay. Well, here's my number. Matt, I think somebody like you could make a big difference.
Okay, thanks. I'll call you. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. This is from Dolores Walker.
Miss Walker, our old history teacher.
I'm sure you heard she passed away last month. We had a small memorial for her, but I'm sorry you couldn't make it.
I was in court that day. I'm so sorry to hear about her passing.
I know she was really proud of you. She made this for you, and I offered to bring it by while I was knocking on doors.
That was very kind of you. Thank you for this. You have a good day.
Okay, thanks, Matt.
Okay, take care.
I didn't move far enough away. What a day. Who plays DVDs? 85-year-old woman, that's who.
Harder than I expected. I should have had a professional do this. Okay, I think it's recording. Hi, Matt. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you came back to town and maybe even attended my service. Huh, that's a weird thing to say. Anyway, I wanted to leave you a message because you were always one of my best students. When you were younger, you always loved to learn, and you worked really hard. I was so proud of you, but I was a little bit saddened that you didn't stay engaged with the school. You have become so successful. That's why I kept inviting you back. I knew that with your expertise, you could really help us. I thought to myself, if he only knew about the challenges we have been facing, he would come back. But that's okay. You're here now, and that's a great start. So just go ahead and push the pause button, and we'll get started. Go ahead, Matt. Push that button.
Whoa, wait a minute. What is happening?
Yes, I know. It's all very weird.
Miss Walker? How are you? Am I? This isn't real. I must be dreaming.
You're not dreaming. You've arrived to my education, Carol. I think it's rather clever.
I just need to wake up.
You need to pull it together. Time is limited, and we need to get started.
Started with what?
We have places to visit, Matthew. 3 classrooms. The past, the present, and the future.
This isn't happening.
You've lost your way, Matt. You have to remember the true value of your education.
Wait, I'm Mr. Scrooge in this scenario?
Whoa!
Where are we?
When are we? This is my old classroom, Matthew. Look, there I am.
Who's the kid? He looks so happy.
That happy boy is you, Matthew. Oh, we had so many little chats. Things were different back then. There were fewer students in the class, so I had more time to give individual attention. We weren't teaching to the test, and most importantly, there was so much trust between the school and our community.
I really enjoyed those chats.
Come, we have our next stop.
Next stop? Ah! Okay, when are we now?
See, Matthew, you always a quick learner. This is the classroom of the present. This is Mrs. Laurie's classroom. Do you remember her?
The English teacher? Is she still at Central?
No. She was laid off due to budget cuts and decided to try and find a job closer to her family. At her new school, she has almost 40 kids in the classroom. And when COVID hit, they simply didn't have the funding to handle it, both battling the virus and helping the students with their mental health. When school resumed, it was a challenge. The continued lack of mental health funding means kids simply do not have the resources they need. Kids across the state are struggling with depression, anxiety, and feeling comfortable in their own bodies. There have been behavioral issues, and instead of addressing the underlying traumas, the administration has responded with extremely high rates of suspensions and expulsions.
That's terrible.
The kids had nowhere to go. And now, Mrs. Laurie also has to navigate this new effort to ban books.
Ban books? What decade is this?
Well, this is what it's come to with our school boards. What once helped parents and teachers work together has now become a front line in the culture war.
I mean, I had heard something about that,
But didn't get involved?
it just seemed complicated.
I think it's time for our last stop.
Well, this is gloomy.
With the path we are on, this is a possible future. A classroom deprived of resources and starved of community support. A nightmare.
Well, at least they have tablets and computers. It can't be too bad, right?
Take a look around. More and more restrictions were placed over the years. They have fewer teachers and too many students in the classroom. Schools have fewer resources for special education programs. They struggle to address the rise in mental health issues. Our teachers' curriculums are being policed a year in advance, and they've whitewashed our history in the classroom. When the schools were starved of funding, the parents who could started pulling their kids from public schools and switching them to private ones, enabled by voucher programs that offer them a tax credit. Left with fewer resources, teachers struggle to give students the time and attention they need, and as a result, our students fall behind. This isn't what our students deserve. Nobody can be successful in a place like this.
Well, we have to do something. We can't just let things get like this. What happened to all the teachers and the parents, the education activists?
Not enough people have gotten involved. It happened slowly, over time, and eventually this is what happened.
Maybe if we just tell people what's happening, people will step up.
I tried to tell you, Matt, for years.
This is awful. It's hopeless.
No, it's not. We can never lose hope. The stakes are high, and there's a lot of reasons to be worried, but I've never believed that a student is ever truly lost, not even the ones who left my classroom years and years ago.
What can we do?
I can't answer that for you. I've shown what might happen. Now you have to figure out what you are going to do about it.
Mrs. Walker, Omar, Matt Johnson, I got a few questions for you. I'm so sorry about the other day. Thank you.
5, 4,
Jake, there's an even bigger problem here than you realize.
Private companies pushing vouchers and big contracts for online learning are the latest developments in a decades-long effort to destroy our public schools.
I think many of us don't appreciate just how much our society needs strong public schools.
But you've worked with legislators who supported those programs.
I can't represent them anymore, Jake.
I want to represent people like Alma Fuentes, people in Michigan who are making a difference and putting in the work.
Aren't you worried about how this is going to affect your career?
No, Jake. I'm worried about the kids and their future.
I hope you enjoyed my education carol. Join us in our fight for education justice in our communities.